What's up guys, in this video, I'm going to be giving my review of Chapter 2 season as a whole, and I'm going to be giving a review of each season based on my opinion, so if you guys have a different opinion, leave it in the comments down below. Also, I'm going to be talking about what happened throughout the season, the events, and what was introduced, and yeah, let's get straight into that. Alright, so first off, we have Chapter 2, Season 1. So we're after the Black Hole event, which lasted 2 days, so we're all pretty much excited to play the game. And as soon as you open the game, you get put into a trailer. And as soon as the trailer ends, you enter a game, during the trailer, which I thought was really cool. Something new that they added. And they also added fishing, which was a huge change to the game. Slurpfish, floppers, small fry, I think were the only 3 in the game at that time. They were pretty OP at the moment because they used to give you 50 and they only took 1 second to pop. Swimming was also introduced, which is really good for rotation. And the Star Wars event also happened. I actually recorded it for it, but I never posted it. I'll show you guys the footage on screen. It's unreleased, by the way. They also added the lightsabers during the season, which I actually really enjoyed. It was actually really fun to use them. And the thing that I really loved about this season is that they released so many LTMs. Not new LTMs, but they kept releasing LTMs every few days or so. There were a few problems throughout the season. There were pretty much no updates other than the harpoon. Bruh. I mean, the harpoon's cool, but it was pretty much that was considered the biggest update in the entire season. And it was so long. The season was 18 weeks. Kidding me? I'm a grown man after this season. And the tier 100 skin was actually pretty cool. It's the fusion skin. I don't know if you guys remember that. I'll have a picture on the screen. And also a really big update when they introduced the season where that bots were introduced, which actually were kind of funny, but some people have mixed opinions on it. I kind of like them, but I also kind of hate them sometimes. They're sometimes just shooting at you with an AR and you have no idea where they are. That season I rated a 6 out of 10. I would be higher on the list, but it was just too long and there weren't that many updates. But myself, I actually enjoyed it. The content I made during that season was pretty fun, but it wasn't the best. Now here we have one of my favorite seasons of all time, Chapter 2, Season 2. As soon as it dropped, there were so many new locations. There was the agency, the yacht, rig, shark, grotto. So many mythics were added Sky Scar and Grappler. The Grappler was so overpowered, it had infinite shots. Sky Scar was super OP, it shot so quickly, you could shoot through anyone's walls. Brutus's minigun, do I even need to explain it? That thing was aimbot. Meowskull's Pew Pew Rifle, it wasn't too good, but sometimes it was alright. Mice's Drum Gun was pretty good, and TNT's Bimbo was alright. The thing was, it had infinite ammo, but it took a while to recharge. And a huge part of that season where that henchmen were added. I think that was probably one of the most creative things Fortnite's ever came up with. The fact that AI were you have to fight against them and the mythic bosses. I think that was pretty cool. Some of the main updates were the umbrella update. It's kind of similar to the lightsaber, and also the crash pads and helicopters. Helicopters were pretty cool. And I also did a lot of cool videos in this season. I did the fish strat where we stayed in Slurpee and Storm and we won twice. That was pretty cool. And this season was the season that I made the most videos. Although they weren't as high quality as now, I made 65 videos in this season, and I had a 28-day upload streak. How did I upload 28 days in a row? I can barely manage getting 28 videos probably in 6 months now. What? I also made a lot of arena videos, and I reached champion division for the first time and only time. I haven't really played much arena now, but the battle pass was actually really cool, and they introduced a new thing where the skin turned more gold the higher the level you are. And also, there was a lot of glitches that were hilarious for content, and a lot of my IRL friends actually played the game. Nowadays, there's not many that actually play the game. It was also a really long season, only a few days shorter than Season 1. So that was kind of the only worst part. And I was also level 308 by the end of the season, which was a lot, meaning that I played the game a lot. I actually enjoyed it. For this season, I'm going to rate it out a 10 out of 10. It was so good. There was a lot of updates. There was just so much good loot in the game. It was honestly one of the most fun seasons, I think, in the history of Fortnite. Maybe the most fun I've had. But yeah, let's go to the next season. now we have Chapter 2, Season 3, which was a really cool season in my opinion. There were many things that were added at the beginning of the game. First of all, the whole map was like covered in water pretty much. There's only a couple of locations that are still like shown, and some of them are not even completely shown. There's new locations like Fortilla, Rickety Rig, Catty Corner, and Authority. Sharks were also added, but like I don't think I used a shark more than 3 times throughout the entire season. Like, I never saw anyone ride a shark, maybe just once or twice. The hunting rifle returned, which was really cool, and they also added the purple and legendary version, and that was one of my favorite guns. The legendary hunting rifle is probably my favorite weapon. It's just so fun to use, and it's so good at no-scoping. There was new mythics like Kit's Charge Shotgun, the Shockwave Launcher, Jules Grappler and Drum Gun, Ocean's Chug Jug, and Burst. The Chug Jug was really cool because it was infinite uses, and the Shockwave Launcher was a new weapon, which was pretty cool. The Shockwave Launcher was probably one of the best mythics out there. There was also a small boat that randomly spawned at the edge and also had insane loot, as well as an airdrop, which was pretty cool. I made my own Fortnite clan, TG, with a few of my close friends, which was pretty cool. We played a lot of arena trios. It was really fun. I honestly really missed doing that. I really made some good memories doing that. Aquaman was added, which was pretty cool. But Coral Castle, oh my god. The worst location in the history of Fortnite by far. And it's still here. Like, what is it doing? I don't think anyone likes Coral Castle. And if you do, like, I'm sorry, but, like, no. That is just not okay. I also made a video where I got 7 wins in a row. Like, how did I... What? Excuse me? Cars also got added, which were really cool, and it was probably like one of the best rotation items have been added ever. It was also the shortest season of the chapter, which was sort of unfortunate because I actually really enjoyed this season. The battle pass was alright. It wasn't too good though. Whirlpools were also added, which were super cool. The thing that they did cool with the updates was every update they decreased the water level throughout the season, so it revealed more locations, which was pretty cool. And Marauders were added, but oh my god, were they annoying. Oh my god, do not ever bring them back. There were also no pumps, which was kind of an L. Some of the updates were fireflies. Like, they're still in the game now, too. And they, like, spawn and loot on the floor. Like, who wants that? The flare gun was added, which was actually pretty cool. It, like, revealed the location of, like, enemies nearby. And, yeah, that's pretty much what happened throughout that season. I would rate it a 9 out of 10. It was honestly one of my favorite seasons by far. A lot of my friends still played the game. We played a lot of trios, the cool updates, cool loot pools. It was actually fun to play. And there was a lot of updates, so yeah, let's get into the next season, guys. Alright, so on to Chapter 2, Season 4. We had a great battle pass with like Marvel skins like Iron Man, Groot, Thor. We also had Mystique, which was really unique because you got to turn into the skin that you killed. Every skin in the battle pass had a silver, gold, and holographic foil that you unlocked as you leveled up. There was also new superhero mythics like Thor's Hammer, Silver Surfer's Board, Doctor Doom's Gauntlets, Hulk Fists, etc. New locations like Doom's Domain and the Quinjets all around the map with Stark bots and loot drones. There was also new items like Stark's Rifle, Pro Fishing Rod, and Fire Traps. Fire Traps were pretty trash, not gonna lie. Pumps got invaulted, so did Bouncers, as well as Shockwaves. And this is when they added like a bunch of new fish, like the Spicy Fish, the Thermal Fish, and probably like 10 more. I don't even remember what they were. In this season, there was like the biggest mid-season update with the Stark Industries having the most stacked vault I've ever seen. There was crazy loot, there was a new mythic Unibeam, and gauntlets. The Midas Swapper was also added to during the season, which I caught during my 400 subscriber video. Wolverine skin was added as the season secret skin, as well as his mythic, which was so hard to get because he was so hard to kill as he regained health as you were shooting him, which was pretty stupid in my opinion. Also, probably one of the best Fortnite Mares update with the Midas Drum Gun, the Witch Broom, and it was really cool how you turned into a ghoul when you died, but I also sometimes had mixed opinions on it. I got a new mic during the season, which was big for me, and I also dropped a 20 bomb during a Fortnite Mares 4 video. I also got my highest kill game during the season, which was in Close Encounters, getting 22 kills. That's crazy, 22? I made a lot of memorable videos, especially with Elite Sunday. We did a lot of collabs, we made a lot of challenge videos, and like escape map videos, which was really fun. One of the best Fortnite events happened at the end of the season with Galactus. I watched it with Elite Sunday, and it was so sick. I'm gonna rate this season 8 out of 10. I really enjoyed it. There were some things that were annoying during the season, but overall, it was a pretty good season. And yeah, 8 out of 10. Let's go to the next season. Now we are on to Chapter 2, Season 5. So in the beginning, new locations, Salty Tower, Stealthy Stronghold, and Hunter's Haven. Those were the main locations. The Battle Pass isn't looking too good. The only good skins are like Mando, Condor, and Menace. And the only really cool thing about the Battle Pass was that most of the skins had a Sapphire, Gold, and 0-point styles that were unlocked as you leveled up. New items like the 0-point crystals, Mandalorian Sniper, and Jetpack, the Dragon Breath Shotgun, as well as new fish like the Rift Fish and 0-point fish. Also, a new rarity exotic was introduced with the Boom Sniper, Shadow Tracker, Storm Scout, and the Dub, and more were added throughout the season. The pump vaulted again. Like, what is Epic doing? Oh my gosh. As well as Burst, they unvaulted. New system where you can collect gold and spend on different things with NPCs around the map. That was probably like the best thing they added throughout the season. They also added a new sand rotation, which was added, but it was like removed and returned like every other day. Like, they kept vaulting it and unvaulting it. I'm like, just choose one. I don't care. Lever action rifle and shotgun were added during the season. Planes were brought back during the Christmas phase of the season, as well as presents and snowmen. Predator update with the new phasing mythic. It wasn't really that good. The exotic burst quad launcher was actually really fun, as well as the exotic chug cannon. I recorded one of my favorite videos, Santa Says, which was really fun because I got to meet a lot of my subscribers and talk to them, and I made my 2020 rewind during the season, which was really memorable for me, but it took so long to make. Probably over like 20 hours of editing, but it was worth it. It's a really cool video. If you haven't watched it, definitely go watch it. And the last month or so got really boring. Like, I was so bored of the game that I ended up playing Minecraft with Elite Sunday for like a month and a half, and we made a world that was stacked. Like, I literally only played Minecraft. I barely played any Fortnite for like the last month of that season, and because of that, I'm going to have to rate this season a 5 out of 10. In the beginning, it was really fun, but then towards the end, it started getting really boring and kind of died down. And yeah, but the beginning of the season was alright, but towards the end, it just got way too boring. So let's go on to the next season. Alright, so Chapter 2, Season 6, as soon as you logged into the game, you got put into an event that was by yourself, which was the first time ever. It was pretty cool, but I would prefer a live event, but I like that they're trying to change it. There were new locations like the Spire, Bony Burbs, Colossal Crops, as well as like the 6 small Spire Towers that are like all around the map. The Battle Pass was decent, but had some really cool skins like Raz and Agent Jonesy. Some of the skins had metal and gold styles that unlocked as you leveled, which is pretty cool. The biggest update during the season was that new crafting system with mechanical parts and how you could change weapons to different types of weapons, which was really cool. Also, there was new items like the primal bow and mechanical bow, which had different versions if you crafted them. Also, a lot of primal and mechanical weapons like the primal shotgun, which was so OP. Also, I really liked the primal rifle. It was actually really good. New animals introduced, which was a terrible idea, and they're still in the game. I don't know why they're still in the game. No one needs them. I don't know why they're here. One of the most forgettable mythics, the jump boost. Like, who even remembers that, dude? I don't think any of you guys remember that until I brought it up. The pump got vaulted. Thank you, Epic. I don't know why you vaulted it in the first place. Bolt snipers got vaulted. Like, what? Hello? Raptors got added. Like, oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? Recyclers got added, which was pretty trash. I mean, like, who actually liked that weapon? Off-road tires were added, which was actually really cool. Mythic Primal Shotgun and Recycler added as well. And also, a cool thing that happened during the season was while I was recording for the new Exotic Grappler, I ran into Nick A30, which was really cool. I also did a Thanos glitch in creative, which was really funny, as I got to become Thanos and kill people with his mythic, and it was so OP. And yeah, honestly, I actually really enjoyed this season. I know a lot of people didn't, but I just loved the Shockwave bow. It made it so fun to play. It was such good rotation. I'm going to rate this season a 7 out of 10. I actually really enjoyed it. So yeah, 7 out of 10. Let's go to the next season. Here we go. Chapter 2, Season 7. Probably one of the worst battle passes, except for Rick. I mean, Rick was pretty cool. It was a cool collab. There was only one completely new location, Corny Complex. And don't even think that Believer Beach counts as a new location. That is just a rename of a location. That is not a new location. There were some cool items that were added though, like the recon scanner and the railgun. I like only landed Corny Complex that entire season so I could get that loot. UFOs were added, which got so annoying because I had like 4 of them shooting at me at once, and I like, what am I supposed to do? I literally just died and I can't do anything. Some other items like the pulse rifle, which is a knockoff Stark rifle, the ray gun, nuts and bolts for crafting. Epic actually kept the pump in the game for once, and they unvaulted bolt action snipers as well, which is good. Cow item was introduced as an update, which was pretty cool because it was a really good rotation, and it was really unique too. The Gravitron and Plasma Cannon were added, which was pretty cool for like 2 days, but then it got really boring after that. Also, there was an event at the end of the season, which was pretty cool, but sadly, this was a season that I started to upload way less frequently as I started school, and I sort of lost my passion for Fortnite content during this season. It's just not the same as it used to be. Like, I used to have way more fun recording. Like, this video, I'm actually having fun recording. Like, it's a new type of video. This is why I came up with this in the first place, because I need a video, and I thought of this, and it's actually a pretty cool idea. Overall, this season, I'm going to have to rate it a 5 out of 10. It was pretty bad. It got really boring. I mean, the beginning was alright. I was in summer break, too, during some of the season. I didn't even upload. Like, I had time, but I just didn't even want to upload. Like, I lost the passion for it. And that's why I'm going to have to rate this season a 5 out of 10. So let's head into the final season. And lastly, we have Chapter 2, Season 8. Honestly, this Battle Pass is pretty trash other than Carnage and Tuna Fish. Tuna Fish is actually really cool because it has a lot of customizable options, and it's pretty cool how you can unlock different skins for it. Also, there wasn't a single new named location added in the beginning of the season. Like, what am I supposed to do in the new season if there's not a new named location? Like, are you kidding me? Also, new items like the cube monster parts, sideways rifle, and minigun. I mean, those are all pretty trash except the sideways minigun. That one's actually pretty good. The shockwave launcher was actually added as like a normal weapon in a loot pool, which I think is pretty cool. The shadow stone was unvaulted, which I actually really enjoy, and so is the harpoon. I don't know why they vaulted that in the first place. It wasn't OP or anything. Fortnite mirrors wasn't really anything special this season. Just, I mean, normal. They brought back the witch broom, rocket launcher, or the pumpkin launcher. Sun's Burst Mythic, which is probably the rarest thing on Earth. I probably see it once in 100 games. What? Where is it? Convergence was added with the cube queen on top. I mean, that place is alright, but it's nothing too special. And armored walls got added, which are actually pretty helpful in some places because sometimes I'll be getting pushed by a lot of people and I just box up like that. Armored walls all around me and they can't do crap. But overall, this season so far has been pretty boring. Probably the worst season of the chapter in my opinion. So I'm going to rate it a 4 out of 10. I know that's a bit harsh, but for me, I just haven't had any fun in this season really. And yeah, that's pretty much a wrap for this season. I'm going to rate Chapter 2 an 8 out of 10 because especially the first 4 seasons were so fun. Except for Season 1, it got a little boring towards the end. But Chapter 2, Season 2, and 3 and 4, those seasons were so fun. Honestly, they had so many updates. All my friends played the game. And then it started to die down around Season 7 and 8. I mean, I haven't really had that much fun the past few months of Fortnite. But, I mean, it's not too bad. But it also could be much better. But yeah, that's pretty much it. An 8 out of 10 for Fortnite Chapter 2. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this type of video. Let me know if you guys want to see more videos like this where I like go over seasons or like other stuff like that. I'm so excited for Chapter 3. I will hopefully upload more videos in that chapter than I am right now. I'm sorry, I know I'm not uploading as much. I don't really know what to upload. I just feel like I've done a lot. But I'm still going to try to upload it. I'm not trying to quit YouTube or anything. I'm still like to make videos. I don't know, I'm just kind of stuck in a bored phase of Fortnite. But hopefully Chapter 3 makes it fun. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys when I see you guys.